Hello, this is MusicMan234 Gaming with a tutorial of the Nether. This tutorial was requested by Rockstar923. These are the main things that people go to the Nether for. That would be Nether quartz, glowstone dust, blaze rods, and wither skeleton skulls. Nether quartz can be used to make quartz blocks. In addition to quartz blocks, you can make pillar quartz and you can make chiseled quartz and quartz slabs. In addition to that, you can make daylight sensors and redstone comparators. Glowstone dust can be used for three things. You can make glowstone, which is a light source, which is in comparison for a torch. You can also make a redstone lamp, which is a lamp, but it's a little bit less powerful than a glowstone, but it's a decoration. And glowstone can also be used in potions. Blaze rods are mainly used to make brewing stands, but they can also be broken down into blaze powder, which can be used in potions, and it can be used to make an Eye of Ender, which is used to get to the end. Wither skeleton skulls can be collected by killing wither skeletons. The skulls are used to either A, be a decoration, they can be used as a mask, or they can be used in order to summon the wither, which in return will give you a nether star, which can be used to make a beacon when it is killed. So let's get to making our portal. To make another portal, you need a minimum of 10 blocks of obsidian. So to start off, put 2 blocks on bottom, and then any other material on the side to be the most efficient. Then you'll bring each side up 3, and then on top of each pillar, put a block of whatever, and then top it off with another 2 blocks of obsidian, and then you can remove these if you want to. And then you light it up, and it works. If you wanted to, you could put more obsidian on the side, but it'd be really inefficient. Otherwise, you could also put these 2 blocks in the ground, so that way all you gotta do is jump right in. Before we actually go into the nether, we need some supplies. You're going to want some food, so that way you never go hungry, a pickaxe to collect your materials, a sword and or a bow to defend yourself. Bows are definitely useful against ghasts, arrows. Cobblestone is the best material to bring because it will not get blown up by ghasts. You're going to want light sources in case you are in dark places such as nether fortresses. You will want a flint and steel just in case a ghast blows up your portal. If it blows up your portal, it disappears and you're going to need to relight it with the flint and steel. Some additional materials I usually take with me are a chest, just in case I'm about to die and I can put things in there, unless I save the game beforehand and go back in. Otherwise, I also bring wood to craft things if I need to. So, as we first enter the nether here, we realize that we have been spawned inside of a nether fortress. This material right here is called nether brick, and this is nether fence. And over here, a cow has seemed to spawn in with us, and this is a blaze. Blazes will shoot fireballs at you and set you on fire once they hit you. They can easily be killed if you go up to them and hit them. They will provide you with glowstone dust and blaze rods. You can make a fire resistance potion in order to not be affected by them. Usually when you are spawned into the nether, you will be faced with being out in the open or being inside of a netherrack cave. Now when you're in a cave, you probably want to come out and look for quartz. That's what a lot of people do. You'll want to stay clear of gas, so make sure you kill them. And then you'll want to mainly look for a nether fortress, depending on what you're here for. Now, this one spawned us right inside, because you can see the portal right there. But usually you won't be spawned in one. It's very rarely that you will ever be spawned inside of one. And you'll have to come inside and get all the materials. And within inside you'll find wither skeletons and blazes, and probably zombie pigmen. Within the fortresses you will find chests, which was just updated recently in the last update. So what is contained in them is sometimes diamonds, gold, and most of the time horse armor, which happens to be in this chest, and iron. But most importantly, also saddles. Saddles can be found in spawners in the real world, but also in the Nether, which is kind of rare, but definitely an advantage. Over here, all of this material is called netherrack. This is the main base material in the entire Nether. If you have a flint and steel, you can set this on fire, and it's used for a good material to make fireplaces or make death pits in your worlds. This is called nether quartz. This is found throughout the Nether. It is basically like the real world's coal, and when you collect it, it gives you quartz and XP. Over here we have some soul sand and netherwort. Netherwort is used to be the basis of every potion that you make. The soul sand can be used for two things. It can be used to grow netherwort, or it can be used in order to summon the wither. And you would put 3 wither skulls on top of a T shape of soul sand. The cool thing about soul sand, it doesn't react like regular sand. So what you can do is stack it on the side and it will not fall down. Also, with soul sand, it's used to slow you down in comparison to regular materials. This can be good or bad depending on the scenario that you use it for. Glowstone can mostly be found on the ceiling of the Nether, but in some locations you can easily get to it. And you come up here and break it, just like glass, and it gives you glowstone dust. And then you either have to go to a crafting table and create your glowstone. Over here we have a magma cube, basically similar to a slime, except for it's much more ferocious and it jumps at you. So if you hit it enough times, it will eventually split just like a slime does. And when you kill the medium-sized ones, they should give you magma cream, sometimes. And what magma cream is used to do is create fire resistance potions. So within the fortress you will find wither skeletons. Now the rare drop, and hence the word rare, it's very rare to find wither skulls when you kill one. Usually in order to get a wither skull you'll have to kill anywhere from 10 to 30 of them in order to get a good chance to get just one skull. And most of the time you're gonna want to use a looting sword, because that increases the chances of actually collecting a skull from one. Along with wither skeletons, there are also regular skeletons that spawn in the map. This is a zombie pigman. It will not hurt you unless you hurt it, and if you hurt it, they will all hurt you. Do not kill zombie pigmen. This is what happens when you kill zombie pigmen. They start running at you and chasing you with their swords, and they try to murder you. Now, the loot that they give is usually gold, and it killed me. Oh crap. Oh my god. Oh god. Don't kill zombie pigmen. Over here we have a ghast. If you kill one, you have the option to get a ghast tear, which can be used to make a potion of healing. Now, the ghasts shoot fireballs at you, and they blow up basically anything except for cobblestone or any other hard material. And it sets everything on fire, and they're pretty deadly. But they can be deflected by either putting up cobblestone, and it won't affect the cobblestone, but also you can deflect the actual fireball itself and shoot it back at the ghast, and you will also even get a trophy for doing so. So if I can get it to shoot one at me. There we go. And then, just like that, it'll shoot back, and if you aim right, sometimes it'll hit it, and it'll kill it, and you'll get a trophy. Otherwise, the easier way would be to use your bow and just shoot at it. Oh, there, you can also shoot at the fireball itself. Right there, just killed it with my power 5 bow. Mostly any bow will kill it in one shot, unless it's a completely regular bow. If you attempt to sleep in the Nether, it will do this. Yeah, it'll do that. Don't sleep in the Nether. If you attempt to place water in the Nether, it will only disappear. Also, lava flows much faster in the Nether than it does in the regular world. Here's an example of how fast lava runs in the Nether. Just about as fast as water in the real world. In order to make a brewing stand, you will need a blaze rod and 3 blocks of cobblestone. So now that we have our brewing stand, I'm going to show you a couple potions that you can make. To start off a potion, you take nether wart and put it in the top slot, and then in the bottom slots you have water bottles. You can have 1, 2, or 3 water bottles, but having 3 is definitely the most efficient. The base of every single potion is a nether wart. So to start off this potion, you put it in and wait until the bar comes down, and then it creates an awkward potion. After that, we are going to make a fire resistance potion. In order to make a fire resistance potion, you need the magma cream we collected, and then put it in there and wait for it. So now it's made a potion of fire resistance, which lasts 3 minutes long. But this is a pretty bad potion right now. So what we want to do is use redstone. Redstone will make something last longer. So instead of being 3 minutes, the redstone will make this 8 minutes now. Now if you want to go even one step further after that, you can take gunpowder, and gunpowder will turn every single potion into a splash potion. So if I'm to turn this one into a splash potion, every single one of these would be a splash. Unless I take this, if I take this out, I can just make 2 splash potions if I really wanted to. But in this case, a splash potion might be good if you're going into the Nether with a friend, so that way you spend only 1 potion on 1 person. The only downside is that it removes 2 minutes from your potion. So depending on how you want it, it's up to your advantage depending on how you do it. So what we have here is the fire resistance potion. When you apply it to yourself, it will make you invulnerable to fire. It may set you on fire, and it would originally hurt yourself. And it will also work in lava. You will also be set on fire, but in both cases you will not be hurt from it at all. If you go in lava, you can swim as if you were in water. The only downside is, if you do go in lava, the lasting period of the burn time will increase a lot, probably by about 10 times. And the longer you're in, the longer it will last on you. The next potion that we're going to make is a potion of strength. In order for this, you will need blaze powder, which you will create using your blaze rod. So once you make your awkward potion, put in the blaze powder, and this will turn the potion into a potion of strength. Now there's 2 different ways you can go with this potion. You can make it last longer, or you can make it more powerful. Glowstone dust is the ingredient which makes potions stronger. So we'll make this. So this basically wraps up the tutorial for the Nether. I tried to fit in just about every single aspect as I could, and I think I covered pretty much everything that is at least important for you to know. So if I missed anything, let me know, and I'll make a new video or something. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. This is MusicMan234 Gaming. See you later.